These are the 8.5 notes. When you have an altitude, you're going to pull out the triangles. There will be 3. So this triangle right here, if I take it out, the long leg is x and the short leg is 9. If I take out this triangle right here, the longest leg would be the 16, x would be the small leg. And then if I look at the whole triangle, this would be the hypotenuse, so I would add these together. 9 plus 16 is 25. Now the only triangles you need are the ones that have 2 legs, so you won't even need the 25. Then you set up your proportion. X over 9 is equal to 16 over x. Cross multiply. X squared equals 9 times 16, 144. Square root, and x is equal to 12. You only have the positive version because it is a distance. We don't need the negative version, the negative length. Let's try again. 2. I have this triangle right here. Hypotenuse is x. I don't know this length. I could find this one. 100 minus the 64 is 36. So I'm going to take that out. The hypotenuse is x, and that small leg is 36. Then I have this triangle right here. All I know is the 64 on it, so I'm not even going to worry about that triangle. And then I have the big triangle. On the big triangle, the hypotenuse is the 100, and x is the small leg. X over 36 equals 100 over x. Notice I set it up same order. X squared equals 3600. Square root it. X is equal to 60. If you want to do second square root, 3600 is 60, so you can check your work. Example 3, I have this triangle right here with 2 sides, so I'm going to write it. The longest side is the x, and the short side is 9. Then this triangle only has the 16 marked, so I'm not going to use it. The full triangle would work because I have the small side as x, and the hypotenuse is 9 and 16. 9 and 16 together is 25. X over 9 equals 25 over x. X squared is equal to 9 times 25. Square root it, so you do second square root, 225. X is equal to 15. Once again, you only need the positive because we're working for a distance. This triangle I can take out. It has both the lengths on it. X is the longer side, 36 is on the shorter side. I can take out this triangle here, 64. 64 is the longer side. X is the shorter on this triangle. X over 36 equals 64 over x. Cross multiply it. 36 times 64. Square root it, so second square root. X is equal to 48. This triangle right here works because it has 2 sides that are given. 9 is the short side, x is the long side. Then if I use this triangle here, this would be x, and I can find this one by doing the large side minus the small, so that should be a 16. I look at which one is longer. 16 is longer and x is shorter. X over 9 equals 16 over x. Cross multiply. Square root x equals 12. I know x, I could find this piece. 25 minus 16 is 9. So the short leg is 9 and the hypotenuse is x. On this triangle, all I know is 16, so that won't work. On the big triangle, I have x and 25. 25 is the longest. X is the short. X over 9 equals 25 over x. Cross multiply. Square root it. X is equal to 15. Example 7. I can find this side. I would do 100, subtract the smallest piece, 64. X is the short leg, 64 is the long. This triangle works because I have 36 in x. X is the long, 36 is the short. Cross multiply. 36 times 64. Square root it, and x is equal to 48. I can use this triangle because it has two sides. X is the hypotenuse and 36 is the short side. Then this triangle only has 64 on it, so nope. X, this large triangle works, x is small, and then 36 and 64 make 100 together. So I would do x over 36 equals 100 over x. Cross multiply. Square root it, and x is equal to 60.